Justin, it seemed like throughout last season, it took you guys a little bit of time to figure out your offensive identity, like towards that second half of the year. Now that you're year two in Luke Getzey's system, do you expect to have a better idea of what the identity of this offense will be week one, or do you think new team, new year, we'll see as it goes?
I think a little bit of both. I think, we did find our identity, like you said, a little bit into the year. But, I think we know what we want to do on offense. And we know what we want to get accomplished. And, of course, we're going to continue to improve throughout the year as the year goes along. But I think kind of what you said is going to be a little bit of both of, we do have new players on the team. So going to have to find, this new team's identity. But, we already kind of do have an identity set in place from last year. So definitely going to roll with that too.
Justin, through all the preseason and the training camp, how anxious are you to get into the real playbook and do the things that maybe you guys haven't been able to do in the preseason games?
I'm ready. So ready to go. It'll be fun.
Justin, your second game last season against Green Bay was one of your more complete outings of the year. When you go back and look at that, what do you see? What jumps out to you in terms of what created some of that success and momentum?
I think the O-line did a good job, protecting that game. We had a lot of explosive plays that game. We did pretty good on third down too. So really just all you need to be successful in a game. Explosive plays, great protection from the O-line, and situational execution. Third down, goal zone. That's what we're gonna have to do to win this game. And if you do that every game, then you're gonna pretty much have a good game. So.
Justin, I've got two questions. First, how does the talent that you guys have in the tight end room and kind of the mix of guys with different abilities allow you to attack offenses this season, specifically maybe in 12 personnel?
Yeah, we can do a lot of different things with, our tight end room. Some teams, they put nickel out on the field versus, 12 personnel, and some teams keep out base. So, just personnel matchups, with the guys that we do have in the tight end room, just getting certain matchups that we, might want. If a team does leave with certain personnel, when we do have that 12 personnel out on the field, that'll give us the matchups we want. So, just little stuff like that.
And then, as last season went on, and I understand every opponent's going to be a little bit different, have a different strategy, but did you see any shift in how teams generally try to defend you in terms of maybe man coverage versus zone?
No, I think it was just really just team dependent, what their kind of main thing was. So, some teams went more man and some teams went more zone. So, regardless, you just got to look at the defense and just react to what they do.
How do you view the challenge this year of defenses will very likely focus and make a priority of trying to keep you in the pocket and make you win that way until you show consistently that you can do it?
So how do I what?
How do you view that? I mean, do you view that as something that you could take advantage of maybe, or?
I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. It is what it is. At the end of the day, like I said, we look at the defense and react to it. So whichever way we got to beat them, that's the way we're going to do it. So, yeah.
I know you just want to be the best version of your own self, but are you at all motivated by this idea that, the throne of NFC quarterbacks is now kind of vacated and it's open for whomever wants to come claim it and reign for the next 10 years?
Said, am I like?
You at all motivated by that? Like, Ham's gone, and now you have the potential to step up and be the quarterback in the North. Does that motivate you at all?
No, not really. Not really motivated by that kind of stuff. I don't even look at that stuff, to be honest with you. Like you said, I think you kind of answered your question. I just try to be, the best version of myself. Try to get better each and every day. So, whatever that may look like, that's what it is. So, yeah.
Justin, how do you view the opportunity this team has, though, to gain an edge back in this Packers rivalry?
So how do I view it? Can you ask a question again, please?
How do you view? There's a big opportunity here. This team hasn't won back-to-back against the Packers since 2007. Since Favre, I think, was a backup. How do you view the opportunity to kind of level the playing field between the Bears and the Packers in this rivalry?
Of course, it's a big rivalry, but it's game one. It's the most important game of the season, so I'm not really looking back towards history. I'm looking to, now. So, like I said before, we got a different team this year. Last year, that was last year, so it's a different year. But, we're not. Don't worry about. We don't really care what happened in the past. That doesn't affect what's going to happen on Sunday. So we're just looking to go out there, play our best, and put our best foot forward.
Justin, with the upgraded talent around you, is there a different level of confidence heading into this season as to what you guys can accomplish?
I think so. We have a lot of great players around us, but I mean, at the end of the day, no matter who's on the field, you got to go out there and execute. Go out there and do your job. Everybody has to do it. So it's going to take all 11, and as long as we do that, we'll be in good shape.
Also with Mercedes Lewis, is he someone, have you picked his brain a little bit? Have you learned kind of some stuff from him since he's been in the league for so long?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think since he's been here, he's talked to the team multiple times, and it's kind of given his advice on how long or why he's been in the league for how long. And I think what makes him different than most players is his mindset. How he attacks every day. So it's definitely great having him on the team, and just being able to share his experiences, his kind of tribulations through the years of him being in the league, and just learn from him. So it's been good.
Justin, what did you see in training camp and the preseason that most told you the most that this team is ready to take that next step, this offense, and then from the start?
Just our mindset. How we come in every day, creating that championship mindset, and what we want to do. Competitive greatness, and just little stuff like that. So. Yeah.
You and Jordan have trained together, hosted camps together.
Say what?
You and Jordan Love have trained together, hosted camps together in the offseason. What is that? Can you speak to what that relationship is like off the field, and then maybe what you're kind of telling the defense what they can expect on Sunday?
I mean, I don't really study their offense too much, but of course, Jordan is a great guy off the field, and of course, he's a good quarterback too. So, we don't just text, every week or anything like that, but we are cool. We're friends and stuff like that. So, yeah. But in terms of scheme and stuff like that, I'm not about to go tell the defense what to expect, because I have no idea what their offense is going to do. So, yeah.
Justin, you've been around Cole for a couple of years. What in your mind makes him most valuable, both from a talent standpoint and from just kind of the persona and leadership approach that he has?
Yeah, I mean, as a leader, Cole's, he's one of the hardest workers that we have on the team, and on the field wise, he can do whatever you need him to do as a tight end. He's a great pass catcher, great route runner. Attacks defenders with speed, and he's also great in the run game too. So he does his job in the run game, blocks. He's very smart. So just all of those characteristics in a player. That's of course what you want in your team.
Justin, Jason was asking you about if you need to be in the pocket, if teams are really keying on daring you to beat them throwing. How do you feel about it? How about this? That was your focus going into the offseason. A lot of work, your ability as a passer, footwork, all that stuff. How would you describe your focus on that during the offseason, and how do you feel like as you approach week one, that work paid off for you and prepared you for this season?
Yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable with, as far as everything goes with footwork and stuff like that. So, just working hard, doing what I do day in and day out. And like I said, just getting better each and every day. Whatever the defense presents, whichever way they're going to allow us to beat them, that's what we're going to do, like I said before. So, so whatever I have to do, for this team to win, that's what I'm going to do, and just go about it like that. So, yeah.
Thanks, Justin.